Alright, what's up everybody? It is KidSmoove. This is another Apples and Oranges video. And today I want to talk a little bit about the whole Nipsey Hussle situation. I think this is still one of the events that's still shocking to me, you know what I mean? Nipsey Hussle was up and coming, but he was one of those rappers that always just seemed true to the core. And you guys know me, I find like a whole profound like respect for rappers like that just don't seem too far from where they came from, too far from the community, too far from human. You know, there's people that release celebrity status and release superstardom, and they're just untouchable, unreachable. And Nipsey Hussle was like a person I feel like at any point at a given time I can run into him and be able to say, hello, what's up, how you doing, good job, you know what I mean? Nipsey Hussle, he just released his first album last year. A lot of people consider it a classic. It's pretty dope. He was heavy on the underground scene. I think Nipsey Hussle had been around for almost like 10 years. I remember seeing music videos of him, but not for songs that didn't really support an album, but just being around. I know he'd been on songs with like Dave East. He had stuff with The Game and everything. So I'm not gonna, you know, sit here and lie and pretend that I was this biggest Nipsey Hussle fan. I mean, I knew who he was. I liked his music, but I know the things I did know about him. I just know he was like, you know, really for the community, and he moved away certain rappers didn't move, you know. So he was killed on Sunday. He was shot multiple times. I believe it was 6. And I remember when I was looking at it, I was in the middle of a podcast, and I was just like, I couldn't talk anymore. I was just like, damn, really? And the thing about this situation is, like, the first thing that people really, I think, jump to with this whole Nipsey Hussle thing is like people scream conspiracy, like, oh, he was working on a Dr. Sebi documentary and the government wanted to shut him up, so they put a hit out on him. It was like the first thing to come up before he was even pronounced dead. Once they learned that he got shot, there was conspiracies out immediately. People's like, all right, shot, he's 33. 6 shots, 33, 3 plus 3 equals 6. So they try to connect the dots. Nipsey Hussle did, I think, say on the Black Chris Cup that he was working on a Dr. Sebi documentary, or he wanted to, not even a documentary, but the case itself. You know, the man cured AIDS, beat the case that they tried to put against him, and then unfortunately, Dr. Sebi was, you know, he passed. He was, some say, obviously killed, and they believe obviously the government involvement. And so they was like, oh, so Nipsey Hussle wanted to shed some light on this, so the government had him killed. I wasn't ready to buy into that because all this news was coming out immediately after the murder. It was hard to like really comment on it because I'm still shaken by the news of the dude being shot, or now learned that, you know, he actually passed. And but the whole conspiracy thing didn't really make sense to me, because when you think about, oh, this person was killed for this, or he was working on this, you look on YouTube, you see all these conspiracies about, you see all these videos about Dr. Sebi, all these fan-made or man-made documentaries on Dr. Sebi, or other, you know, things that people are exposing about like the governments and certain things. These videos are still alive and well existing. None of these videos have been taken down. YouTube didn't go through a temporary shutdown. I mean, these people that are making these videos aren't being murdered or being taken out. The worst that's happening to some of these videos is like they're demonetized. They're not getting ad revenue for the most part. So the fact that you're telling me that this man's planning a document on a court case of Dr. Sebi's on Dr. Sebi, they're gonna put a hit out on him for that without taking care of all the existing footage and documentaries and information that's already there on YouTube for people to access. Come on, there's a lot of information on the internet, a lot of information on YouTube that, you know, if true, you would think the government or somebody higher up would want to wipe that away, whether they have to take out the person that make it, or take down the person's channel, or find a way to get the footage removed. And I just couldn't really buy into that conspiracy. I couldn't really believe that. But, you know, obviously news came out, footage came out, surveillance footage came out of the of what happened, and it's a damn shame. I think one of Nipsey's friends came out and pretty much explained what happened. You know, this guy, which I don't want to shed no light on or give no like information on, but the guy, Nipsey knew him and the guy knew Nipsey, but the community, the hood, knew him, the guy, as a snitch, and Nipsey Hussle did not want to be associated with him. He didn't want him around his people. He didn't want him around the store, so he politely asked him to leave. And the guy unfortunately felt some type of way about it. It probably hurt his ego, and so he left, but he came back and he fired off, shooting 3 people. And of course, you know, his target was Nipsey, because Nipsey got hit 6 times, but the way that it went down, people were like, oh, it's execution style. He got shot in the head. He got 5 to the body, 1 to the head. Nah, the guy hit Nipsey, you know, all body shots, and then came back to finish him off. He got the headshot when Nipsey was already on the ground, like, you know, bleeding out, and then had the nerve to, you know, kick him. It was disgusting to see. It was horrible, but you look at it, it's like, man, this wasn't no conspiracy. Unfortunately, this is what everybody, you know, fair to admit. It was, you know, black on black crime. You know what I mean? But the thing is, it's Nipsey Hussle. You know, he meant well. You know, all the stuff he was doing, you want, and most people want to believe that, oh no, this had to be the work of the government. This had to be the work of the cops. It had to be the work of the white man, because what he meant, he wasn't no just thug out on the street. He was somebody that, like, you know, used this status, used this platform to, like, to go back where he's from and try to build it up and do something true and right with his money, and just to be taken out by a jealous, like, nigga, that's it. Like, yeah, it sucks. I mean, a lot of these people that we know, we grow and love, and we like what they do, and for the community and stuff, they're not getting taken out, you know, by the government. They're getting taken out by regular niggas. Tupac, Orlando is a regular street dude. You know what I mean? And you know, Nipsey, like, this was a regular street dude. His face is already out there. Like, his name, his whole government is out there. And this is in LA. I don't even know if the dude that killed Nipsey, if he's even, they call him Shitty Cuz. That's his I guess his alias. His real name is out there, but Lord, he probably may not have survived 48 hours after this incident, because the streets are talking. Everybody know who he is. He did this in broad daylight. He didn't wear a mask, nothing. Everybody was surrounded. People already have phones out, video footage moments after this thing happened. So somebody had got to look at the dude. Everybody knows that they got this car, the license plate. Honestly, this dude might not even be living at this point. You know what I mean? Already people were getting stabbed at his memorial. Shootouts already taking place. It sucks. This is stuff that happened when Pac passed, like immediately after murder started taking place. So if they don't catch the dude and lock him up, which he may honestly already been dealt with. I thought I saw something on Twitter, somebody, or Instagram, somebody already putting out, oh, this dude's already been, they already dealt with it, dude. So we'll probably learn something in the next 24 to 48 hours. But I just want to say it sucks that we lost, you know, a talented person, somebody that was a prime example of, you know, what to do, and how to go back to the community and build it up. And I pray for Nipsey Hussle's family, his kid, his girlfriend, and his community. You know what I mean? He was really starting businesses and creating an enterprise where he was, and it's sad the way he got taken out. You know, it makes you look at life differently. But I know a lot of people don't want to believe that this was, like, you know, a regular dude. But nah, man, there was no government involvement, no police, none of that, man. This was just the work of a jealous regular nigga who may not even survive, you know, the week. But you know what I mean? This is why some people really, once they get their money or once they, you know, get a sense of superstardom, they leave. They leave the hood. They don't come back. They don't do nothing. They want nothing to do with it. We see a lot of times that when they do go back, something bad happens. You know what I mean? And it sucks to say that because it shouldn't be that way. You know, a lot of people feel like, especially like you feel like, you know, you reach this level and you want to think like, yo, my people won't harm me, my people won't kill me, but a lot of like it happens, and people can't be in disbelief. You know what I mean? It happens. New Jersey, Chicago, like it happens, man. And but it's sad to believe, but we gotta look at it and look at ourselves and look at our community and be like, damn, why is it always like this? But you know, prayers to him. I know everybody's bumping his music right now. It just really sucks, the story. I just wanted to kind of give my 2 cents on the situation, the story, and what I believe. And it's a damn shame, man. But thank you guys for checking this out. Apples and Oranges. RIP to Nipsey Hussle. And we out of here. Peace.